Joey here with another figure review. I know it's been a long time since the Sub-Platinum one and that crappy Zawardo one, but ever since then I picked up a Revoltech figure. The Revoltech Yamaguchi Getter 1 from Getter Robo Armageddon. And overall, my few days with this figure has been really good. There's some negatives, but it doesn't weigh compared to the positives I have for this figure. Number one being that this figure was hard to obtain for a good price. I got this guy for about almost $62. I think this guy's original retail price was $20 back in 2007. But there was a seller on eBay, he sold it for a really good price compared to the other Getters available, and was the only seller alive. But here he is, Getter 1. And on the background, it's just the end credits for Getter Arc. So out of the box, he comes with the Getter himself, a Getter wing, a stand, another stand piece, 2 Getter tomahawks, Getter machine guns, 2 trigger finger hand/grabbing hands, titty grabber hands, a karate chop hand, and I still don't know what this hand does, but they both go on the same hand, so I guess that's supposed to slowly turn to grabbing hands, but I don't know still. So like I said, figure out the box, he looks really well compared to his anime counterpart. Though the only downside for this Revoltech series is that there's no Getter 2 or 3. They did New Getter Robo first. They did New Getter 2 and New Getter 3, but no Getter 1, no Getter 2 and 3 from Armageddon or Shin Getter 2 and 3 or Neo. Yeah, they only did Getter 1 for some reason. They really should have made more Getter figures in the future. So like I said, he's about 5.5 inches tall, I believe. Small, but he's a great, but decent for his size. Let me take on the stand. So when I take on the stand, he's kind of hard to pose by himself. As also the Getter wing has no clip on. You just put it on and hope that stays on. I think I just keep it attached to the mace stand. There we go. Boom. He has a stand, but he has pegs in the foot. So on the bottom, he has a hinge joint here. Head can look up that far, and look down that far. There is no bulge on the back of the head, sadly. Leg can move back, move forward. Though if you're to unplug the joint, turn it sideways, then plug it back in, you get a beautiful spread. Bicep swivel on the arm. Also comes off too, so be careful with that. Also, these were to come off. They attach back on really easily, but super glue them back on just in case. So like I said, there's a swivel here. There's no extending arm that lifts them up. You have to move this piece right here to move it here, and then adjust the arm to get the arms as the clothes moving. So yeah, I wish there was like just a regular hinge or just another Revoltech joint here to go on with it instead of this. Like, make this the Revoltech joint and have this attached to the bottom so you can get more posability. And also, he's really solid. I just messed with that figure, so when he came out, he was really solid. Enough with that. Same rules apply to here on the left side. Also, the arm can turn to a 90-degree angle on both sides. Move this piece back to the other side. I love that sound a ratchet joint makes. And yeah, I should probably say this again. All the joints here are ratchet joints. And you can move this far. You can move like that far. Ball. Nah, it's not a ratchet joint. It's like a ball joint. So adding to the to change the hands look like the trigger finger hands, but they also make the tomahawks. As you see, they slide in that rail, but don't just put it in. Like there's like an angle to put them in. But once you get them in, they stay on tightly. Machine gun hands, same hands, but they slide on immediately. So let me change the hands off the Getter real quick to show you what they look like on. Take out the hands. And boom, here's what looks like the accessories on. And we'll flip them over. There goes the stamp broken off. There we go. So yeah, so I recommend getting, if you have a Bandai Tamashii Act 5 stand or something, don't use this stand, just use the other one that's obviously better. So yeah, really great figure. I really love it. Just like I said, the negatives don't weigh compared to the positives. And to show, I'm gonna try to show this on the camera, but like I said, Getter 1, the wing just snaps. There's a place to the Getter Black too. Boom, see, snaps on. I really wish they kept it more down and just like a bendy wire here that you can just change the pose, because I love the scope, I really love it, but I'm not a fan that like stays in one single mold. I just wish it was, and also I wish it was more longer, like this goes down here, my thumb, my fingers, like that's how far I wish it went. But still, that's still really good, I love it. You have this piece, I don't know what you do with it, but I see an image where the guy just attached to the Getter's foot as a flying pose. With the other hand, I forgot to mention that the hand here, the gun, is angled weirdly, so holding the gun, it only looks good in some angles, so you can't hold it out straight like a regular gun, besides the tomahawk. I'm just gonna take out the hand and show the other ones. That was the sound of the wing coming off. Also, when making this video, I found online there's no videos on this specific version of the Getter one, besides the reissue one. Here's the hand. Here's the titty grabber hands. He's gonna jump you. And for that, I'll get the size comparison ready. Here it is on the stand now, so it doesn't fall over. First up we have minigun plug Getter Dragon. Do not pick up the slide unless you're okay with the leg joints breaking off. Really like into this because the joints that go on this one are very weak, and I do not love them at all. It even screws up with the posability Dragon could have had. The reason why is I want to keep on this pose now, so I never post them again. Next up line we have the Black Getter Mini Gunpla, probably the only good one in the Volume 2 line of Getter Robo Gunpla. They're small, by the way. We call him Dave too, so Dave next to Getter 1. If I were to move up his arms a bit, he kind of almost reaches his height, but so smaller. SH Figure Arts Goku. And Super Action Statue Joseph Joestar. He towers him. Last but not least, my favorite figure, Silver Chariot. So overall, I recommend picking up this figure a lot if you're a fan of the Getter Robo franchise, and especially if you're a fan of the original Getter one, and with the Armageddon touches on it. Like I said, I really wish they did Getter 2 and 3 besides the new Getter Robos. So you can find this guy for a really good price on eBay, or if they do reissues, pick them up. They're really worth the price. And I'm expecting a Shin Getter Robo by next month. So if I ever get that, if that arrives early in time, I'll probably do a video on this one. But like I said, there's no other videos on this specific Getter available, so I decided to do my own. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.